kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So Syracuse will get the first crack on offense today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Syracuse lines up quickly. Looking to pass, it's Williams. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his target. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Single back, takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver's got it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Williams. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Handed off for a draw. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first down, it's play action. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Receiver makes the catch. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Running it back, it's White. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Dropping back. It's Williams. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really thinking. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Now the senior tries to take a shot and overthrows his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Murphy. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The sure hands. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now, the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Syracuse lines up quickly. And they'll give it to the back. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after the incompletion. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Dogs. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a quick grab.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
To throw, it's Williams. Fires it on the move. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags a quick throw. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Line 22, easy.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to...
It's a fumble. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Short connection to the tight end here. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Get set, get set.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. In a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
He finds his man. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. That sack makes it 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Syracuse lines up now, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. To throw, it's Williams. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his Baylor. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.